Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on the Let's Play. We're currently in front of a library or trading hall that we built in the previous episode, and as I say with every build, I think this one is my new favorite build. And it's gotten some very positive feedback on Reddit, on Instagram, and I'm really happy about that. But that's enough of that. In this episode, I think I'm going to start by cleaning up this tunnel and cleaning up the village on the other side, because over here I want to make like a little market, also like almost like the other one, but this one will actually just be a storage unit for all the overworld farms like the carrots, potatoes, melons and sugarcane. So that's what the idea is behind that. But for now, ooh, it's dark. Before I do that, I need to clean up this village. I want to remove some of the building here, clean up that netherrack, and just make it a bit more presentable before I start any major construction. But before we do that, let's quickly just explain. So I'm going to remove all these farms, and the idea with it all is to create a bigger nether portal and then have different farms like, say, carrots, pumpkins, melon, sugarcane, and all of those farms are going to get harvested in overworld while I AFK, and I'll still decide if it goes into a shulker box loader and then it gets dispensed into the nether, into the floor, almost like what we have in a mob farm, or will I just come and collect it here and put it in manually. So that I'll still decide, but I think before I do that, I'm going to clean up these houses. I want to change this up at some time as well, so let me get started on that. And the area is cleared. As you guys can see, I took out all the farms, the melon, the wheat, well, not the wheat, the carrots, the houses and everything. The only thing remaining is this little guy. There's a farmer village in there. Sorry, I had to think there for a bit. And then I also have this house over here, or this building, or this structure, that's the breeder. I am going to turn that into some kind of house, maybe still in this episode, a little time lapse, but not sure yet. But for now, what I want to do is just mark out just a few ideas. So I really do like this rock face that's naturally here, and I think this area in there should become a farm of some sort. So I'll do a little farm in that area, and then the space down here is quite flat and open, and I'm not sure if I should use this to my advantage to maybe do like a pumpkin and melon farm, or even a sugarcane farm. And I do want to create a bamboo farm, but the thing with bamboo is it actually grows without water, so I might do that in the nether with the furnace raid that I want to do. So something over there as well. And in the end, I want everything to come together, and I'll keep the portal. I might move the portal out a bit, or might move it into the cliff, and then the items will, that's not what I wanted to do, items will come all the way over here and, say for example, shoot into the portal and head into the into the nether in this case. So this will be like a junction where all the farms come together with all their different items, and they'll all just shoot in, and then I think I'll filter them in the nether itself. It will just be easier. But then, or what could happen is these could either still be made of shulker boxes. So I can do shulker box loaders for the sugarcane or for the pumpkin or for whatever, and they can get loaded into shulkers, and as soon as they're full, get shot into the overworld. So that's something that I need to think about. But I think what I'm going to do now is, and before I do that, I will see maybe between episodes, or do it as like a little time lapse at the end of the video. I want to do like a cliff face, so this actually becomes like a cliff, this whole area, and then just terraform that a bit nicer with a little road going upwards, and then if I can get up, and that's what I mean, get the portal in here in that cliff. Maybe that could look nice. Yeah, I think do the portal in the cliff here, make a natural cliff and like a path, and we have all the farms down here and up here. So I think for this episode I would really like to get started working on one of those farms, and I think the easiest one to build might be the pumpkin and melon farm. So I'm going to scout a location. It might be there, or it might be over there, or down there, not sure yet. And then I'll bring you guys back as soon as it's prepped and started building. So the hole's dug out a bit more and the rails have been placed on the foundation. So the next step is to create a floor on top of this, which is a 9 by 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going in as well. So let's go from the center. I believe it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Slab over here. And this should be, oh, I guess I can just do that. The blocks again. So now you quickly just fill these in. Once all the dirt's in, we can put a bucket of water on a half slab there. That way we hydrate the soil, and now we can just till every other block. And I do believe this is a design by Nembom or someone in that community. I'm not sure. If I can find the original video, I'll post it in the description. So let's quickly till all of these. I just want to break this one again. There we go, like that. And then as for the planting, you're going to plant each and every second row. So this one will, for example, be pumpkin, but the next one will be melons. And you're just going to continue doing that. And once you have all the seeds planted, the same level as the seeds as the dirt, you're just going to want to go around and cover it all up. For now, I'm just going to cover it all the way to here because I'm going to use this to get in and out of the farm. So with the glass in, our next step will be to put an observer on top of each and every one of these, looking at the plant. So you just need to make sure that if you, can I jump up here? That the dots on top and the face is looking downwards. So let's quickly do the rest of these. So the next part is to place the piston. So this is quite difficult. So you'll have to go into crawl and then place them down like this. Above every single dirt block that can possibly grow a melon. And you need to make sure they're facing downwards. So this can take some time. I've built quite a few of these farms, so I find this spot quite easy. But yeah, it could take some practice. So let me get on with placing these. Okay, and now the next step is to to put redstone dust on top of all the. This is a problem. On top of all the pistons, and on top of the observers, you'll put your node blocks. So what happens is the observer updates, it plays a sound on the node block, which then, due to the redstone pulse, and that will power the piston. Sorry, my redstone explanations aren't always the best. I'm not really a redstone, I'm more of a builder. I'm learning redstone as I go. So yeah, let me quickly get these done. So this thing is finished and it's running. You can see it's pushing out melons every now and then, and I've only finished up this front facade, and let's see quickly how much it produced. Let's run back here. All of this will fix it up a bit better, but if we head down here, yep, it's creating a lot. It's creating a lot more melons than pumpkins. So, well, I think if you convert those melons to actual pumpkins, then it should be the same amount. But I want to do a short time lapse, and well, I want to AFK for a bit kinda and see how much melons and pumpkins we get. Pumpkins we get. So what I'm going to do is, while that runs, I'm going to see if I can start working on this cliff. So let's roll a very quick time lapse. And guys, in that time lapse, or during that time lapse, this is what I got. It's 1.5 stack of melons and almost 3 stacks of pumpkins. So as you saw in the time lapse, we finished this area. The time lapse ended just before I started adding stairs and slabs. So I did go around, add some of those, and if we fly up here, looks really cool. I also gradually added the landscape, filled it in. I will remove the sand in time and make a little pathway running up here, and then add even some leaves on these faces, maybe some azalea and some other leaves. Yeah, so, but I think it's all coming together quite well. I quickly want to see how many of these I can sell. This guy's not been cured, so I will do that still in the future. But for now, oh well, he's already locked up. Let's quickly, yeah, maybe he unlocks. Nothing, not time yet. There we go, and he unlocked. Let's quickly see how many we can get there. There we go, 48 melons and pumpkins. So that's not bad at all. And this thing's constantly going. I just came and fetched everything, and that's what we got already again. So, but guys, that will sadly be it for this episode. I did try and do a different kind of format where I talk a lot more and I show you guys what I do a lot more, and I'm not sure if you guys enjoy that, and honestly I will only know if you let me know down in the comments. So please use the comments, tell me what you think, tell me what you want to see more of, tell me what you want to see less of, and also what you want to see in the season, what do you want to see happen. Well guys, that will be it for now. Catch you all in the next episode. Bye for now.